guitar, the SlideKing LS6 model. This thing is awesome, and we've been talking about it in the last two videos, how it's tuned to open E tuning, and of course we got this nifty little lever here that takes it to a 1 to a 4 chord. So it's great for all the steel guitar players that want to come over and play some lap steel, and it kind of gives them that A-B pedals that they have. That's why you can make sounds like this. And of course, the great thing about this, you can play it sitting down, or you can play it standing up, and of course you can play it in your lap as well. So, one of my favorite songs to play, period, is actually Amazing Grace. And I love playing this song, but I really love playing it here on this E tuning. And later on I'll probably put out a whole instructional course on the LS6, and we'll probably include Amazing Grace and the tablature and all that. But for those of you that are kind of looking at this instrument to see what it will do, I think this will be a good demonstration for you to take a look at. And also for those that have one and are trying to learn how to play some songs on it, we're going to talk in depth here about how to play Amazing Grace on this LS6. Alright, so that's just one verse, and in an open position. And so how you start this out, I'm going to show you two ways just to get the song started. And one way is going to be really simple, where we just use the 5th string. That's just counting from the top down, the 5th string, playing with the thumb, and then I engage the pedal right there with my wrist, and then I'll do a real quick little block motion on that with this back part of my hand here, and I get this. It's going to be on the string 6, 5, and 4, so the bottom 3, and I'll rake the thumb. It's going to rake the first 2 strings like that, and then at the same time the index finger is hitting the 4th string. So you got that movement. Okay, so the whole first part. One more time. Now, here's where we can go in 2 different directions. Excuse me. Now, to keep it real simple, I can reach up there and then hit strings 3, 4, 3. So that would sound like this. And then I will take my bar and I'll point right at the 4th string on the 2nd fret. So how that looks is, I'll get to where on that close up here you can see the strings, the bar is going to be raised up like this, okay? So I want to hit just that 2nd string, and then we're going to come down with the pedal engaged and hit strings 5 and 4. That puts that into that A chord right there. Okay, so here's the simple method. Okay, so you can see at the end there I hit 5 and 4 together, and then I push the lever there. Okay, so for most of you, that's where I want you to start. play this is going to be. Now that's a little harder movement, but it's really pretty. And all I'm doing is I'm taking the, I'm pointing, I'm starting at string 4 or string 4 on the 4th fret, moving it back to the 2nd fret, and then off. So it's 4, 2, 0, and then I come down. So it's down, and then I hit both strings 6 and 4 again, and I rake from 2 to 4, like that. So that movement is, which really sounds pretty. So you got. Now I added the 5th string there. You can also do that. So you got the 4, 2, 0 movement, and then hit the, with the thumb, hit the 5th string. Catch that? So it's down, 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 down. You can just practice that. And then you get a little short block there. So you can see my hand blocking. Now we'll do the, just like the other version. So we hit the 2nd string or the 4th string on the 2nd fret, and then the pedals down, or the pedals engaging on the strings 5 and 4 there. So this half of the version will be like this. And then you can just hit that again, and you can kind of rock it again, hit strings 5 and 4 again, and rock that pedal, and then the rake the bottom 3. So that kind of completes the first half of the song. And then we're going to do that same motion again. Except this time, when we get to this point, now we're going to go from, we're going to hit the strings 4 and 6, and the bar at the 2nd fret on the 4th string there only, and pull up from 2 to 4, and now we're going to come up to the 7th fret, to the B position. So all this is going to sound like. I'm going to hit strings 5 and 4 again, and I'm going to slide from the 7th fret down to the 2nd fret, all at the same time I'm engaging my pedal, like that. You can even use that bottom string and it kind of creates a cool chord, or just the strings 5 and 6 as well. Now it gets a little more complicated, but it's still that 2, 4, 2 to 4 up to the 7th fret. I'm only got the bar on the 4th string. Now this movement I'm going. So I'm taking the bar and going. So it's 7 to 9, and then I come back and hit it at the 7th fret again. So that movement is. And then when I come off of that, I just come off that 7. I just kind of loosely come all the way off, and then I'm hitting my thumb on that 5th string right there. So you got on this movement, or it's, and then that's the 2 to 4 movement right there. And then one more time at the 2nd fret. Then the pedals down here, strings 5 and 4 there, and then just do that again, and then it's off. And then we're almost home, again on strings 5, same Same thing as we started the song with. That's 4, 2 off, and the thumb playing the 5th string again. Same movements that we've been using. And then now we come to the 2nd fret, and we're going to engage the pedal on strings 4 and 5, and then do the 4, 2 again. And now we can let off into the E position, open. And then sometimes when I'm kind of coming to the end of it, I'll just hit the middle strings, push the pedal down, and then just an open E. So I'm going to play it real slow one time for you, just so you can get a kind of a real accurate picture. Maybe you can even play along with it a little bit. Okay? Here we go. 1, 2. So that's really where I want you to get it to. Now, again, on the simpler method there in the beginning, for those of you that are kind of struggling with the bar movements, just simply, and then strings 3, 4, and then hit the bar on string 4, the 2nd fret, then strings 4 and 5, push that pedal down, and then you can play the whole song like that. So that would be more like this right here. And instead of doing that part right there, you could go and all the way up to the 2nd fret. So you can go to the 2nd string is what I'm trying to say. So on that second half of the song, you would go all open strings, and then to the 5th fret. So that makes it, there's ways to simplify that where you don't have to use all the bar movement, because that takes a little bit more advanced playing to do. But anyway, we'll get more into Amazing Grace as we go along, and I'll eventually have a full instruction tab on that. We're going to then learn how to play it in the key of G, and I've got a version where we modulate from G all the way up to A, and we can do that all right here on this lap steel guitar. So anyway, I hope you're enjoying this, and if you don't have one of these lap LS6 models from Jackson, get you one, because we're just getting started, and there's all kinds of music you can play on these things.